Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we are back with some more turn-based Thursday Fest coverage. Today we're going to be covering the demo for a game called Into the Grid, which is a cyberpunk roguelike deck builder where the combat takes place in first person. You're going to be hacking a bunch of stuff, and it's really neat. Without, I forgot to do my sales pitch. Sorry. If you guys like the content, likes and comments help out a channel of this size so much more than I could ever state. So if you want to support the channel, that's the best way to do it. But without further ado, why don't we head on into the game and check it out. Full disclosure, this is now my third attempt at recording. The first attempt, I went through the tutorial, which was very comprehensive, explained everything, but it was kind of long, and I wanted to show you a full run, so I scrapped that. And I went through a full run and somehow managed to record without the audio of the game. So here we are for attempt number 3. I will do my best to explain everything. I have a feeling I'm not going to have gotten any better at the game. Here we are. We've hacked into something or other, and we've got these gates that we want to get through. We've got these nodes that we want to hack into. This one is protected by an enemy. You can tell because of this red/pink barrier. Each of these gates will tell you the requirement for getting through. This one needs a key. This one also needs a key. This one wants us to kill this sentinel in here. This one wants you to use every node. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to start using nodes. I don't know what the various icons mean yet, mostly. I would love it if there was like a legend or some description of what they are, so you could tell just by glancing at them. But let's see. Reduce trace by 2. Trace, as you hack into things, you're going to be increasing your trace level. Once it hits 10, you're increasing your alarm level. This makes all of your enemies tougher. So you kind of want to keep that low, but it's also kind of impossible to do that. Let's start off the run by choosing a card, shall we? Opportunities to remove cards are few and far between from what I've seen, so you really want to pick something good. Ooh, this is pretty good. Cypher's Gambit. By the way, the card art is very interesting. Deal 20 damage. Gain 1 clock, which is what they call energy in this game. This number right here is clock cost of the card, so this one costs 1. This down here is called Vim. I will explain that once we get into a battle, but this is a good card. Decompile is this game's version of Consume. That was weird. I was going to say, the tooltips have worked very well so far. That was a weird visual bug that made it pop up over there. I like that they have tooltips. A lot of games do not include them. This is super helpful. Basically, this is saying, consume a card in your hand, generate 3 times its Vim, and then consume this as well. In 30 barrier, if the last card you played this turn was the defense card, play this card twice. That's very good. Enemies get pretty busted. I'm going to take the attack though. Against my better judgment, probably. Okay, let's go here. I'm going to increase the amount of shards, which is our money, by 10% every time we extract for the rest of the run. Increase our trace level by 1. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here. Increase trace by 2. Sure, you might as well. It costs 1 trace to do it, so it's really reducing it by 1. And we'll get into a combat. The visuals in this game are very good. Okay, so I'll do my best to explain here. Top left, you've got drivers. These are kind of like relics. I have none. In the bottom left, we've got our integrity, which is our health bar. We have our repo, which is our draw pile. And we have our recycler, which is our discard pile. Down here, right above our health bar, is where our status effects are going to show up. Right here is our clock. That's our energy. I've already explained what the cards are like. The Vim increases this bar down here. Once you get a certain amount of Vim, you can use commands, which are very strong. Up here on the right is where the enemy's information is. Every time this ice, that's the enemy, hits, it restores integrity equal to half the damage dealt. Okay. This is its health amount. This is what it's going to do this turn. It's gaining 40 barrier, which is like shield, and dealing 20 damage. So what we're going to do is play the Cyber Shell to gain 20 barrier and 1 Vim for 1 clock. Then I'm going to attack this gentleman with a code slash. I promise you I'm going to do this throughout the entire video. The one complaint I have so far with this game, you can't do this. You just can't target the freaking enemy. I wish you could. I don't know why you can't. You have to target their health bar. I can't say I understand it, but that's how it is. Okay. Now we have 5 Vim, so we could draw a card. We don't have any reason to since we don't have energy, so we're going to end our turn. The game is so cool visually. It's very, very neat. Okay. I think 50 damage, man. Holy crap. Okay. Let me think about this. We can block for 40 and then consume this card. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to attack you twice, which does nothing because you had barrier. And we're going to play this for free to give us 1 extra Vim. Gives us 10. Now, because this hit 10 Vim, it's going to gain 40 barrier instead of 20, and then it's going to get consumed from our deck. So we're not blocking full. We're going to take 10 damage, but what can you do? Ouch. Not too bad of a hand. Okay, so this is very similar to the card I just played that was defensive, except this is offensive. 40 damage, and then it's going to decompile. I remember what I was going to say. Something I like about this game is that even when there's not a strong reason for you to play a card, like in another deck builder, like for example, if I had already blocked enough and I was playing another defense card, it's like, okay, why would I do that? Let me just end my turn. And this one, most of the cards still give you Vim, so there is a reason to play them, which is kind of nice. Okay, you're dealing 30 damage, and if you hit, you're going to deal... If you actually hit my health points, you're going to deal exposed, which will make it so I take more damage. I would rather not have that happen. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to hit you for 20. I will keep doing that. I'm sorry. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this. We're now at 20 Vim, which is our max. We're going to use 18 of it to draw a card and gain a clock. Now, we've used a command, so we can use this for 1, get a clock back. Boom. We don't actually need to do that, but it's fine. And now, since we used the command, we're going to get an extra Vim. Wonderful. Pretty good turn, I'd say. Okay, never mind. You're exposing me even though I didn't actually take damage. You damn dirty cheat. How dare you do this to me? Let's full block. And blast you up a little bit. Okay. 50 damage, you say? I would prefer you didn't do that, but I can't kill you because you have barrier. Full block. This game gets very hard, by the way. Some of the fights are pretty nuts. Okay. Energize. Good. That's basically free. I cannot kill you. Oh, no. Never mind. I'm bad at math. Okay, we got 67 bucks and a key. Lovely. We're going to exploit to reveal a connected cluster. We're going to use this door to see if this is worth using a key on. No. The answer is no. Okay, let's go through this one. All right. Card removal. I love card removal. Okay, let's add a card to our deck. Ooh, 20 damage, 20 barrier. That's pretty good. 30 damage, 2 feral. Feral's pretty good. Hard art is nuts, man. Each point increases outgoing damage by 5%. There's also a defensive version of this called Grit. Gain 40 barrier. Shuffle 1 fragmented data card into your repo. It has no effect and is decompiled at the end of your turn while in hand. I think I hate that. I'm going to take Hoplite. Okay. I think I like the idea of just making it so for the rest of the run, We're getting 10% more from every exploit. This is a card upgrade. This is a card removal. What do you do, by the way, sir? Every time you extract a node in this cluster, +1 trace. I've extracted no nodes, but thank you anyways. Okay, you, sir. End of the ice's turn, jaw restores 20 integrity. Jaw is the jaw. We can target this specifically, and we should. In fact, we can kill it right now, and that'll stun you. Get out of here, you nerd. I almost used my frickin' command. I tried to click end turn. Thought it was down here. I don't know why. 40 damage on hit, inflict 1 exposed. I think the difference between inflict and on hit inflict is that you actually have to deal damage in order to do the on hit ones, which would make a lot of sense. I'm going to attack you. Get some barrier. So now we have 40. We're fully blocking. I'm going to attack you again. By the way, in between at fights, you can change your mans however you want. You have 4 for each level here. And there are definitely situations where you want to change them. I'm going to decompile this and do 40 damage here. We're going to block that 20 that you're going to do. Attack you again. This game is so cool, man. The soundtrack is great too, by the way. Okay, here's what we do. No. Do this. That puts us at 18. Get our clock back. This is free. We're full blocking already, so damage ahoy. God, I hope it's recording the audio. I see the leveler going up and down, so I think it is, but I'm not positive. Get out of here, nerd. Maxilla. All right, not too shabby. Upgrade our cards. By our cards, I mean a card. We don't really have a very good card for upgrading, do we? I guess I'll go with Hoplite since it's both defensive and an offensive card. I don't know how many upgrade levels there are, to be honest. Okay. Another fight, but that's fine because I'd like to remove a card. Not sure what card I would like to remove yet, to be honest. Probably a defense, since we have Hoplite, and the attacks are worth 2 Vim instead of 1. Dealing 50 damage to me, my guy. Alright, well, I can't fully block that. You're gonna heal 5 health. It's pretty rude, my dude. 40 barrier, deal 20 damage. Okay. Can't get to 18 this turn. You could spend 5 to draw a card to make this free, though. That was absolutely worth it. Okay, we're getting exposed anyways because that wasn't an on-hit effect. It's 80 damage that we can do. It's not enough. Come on. Yeah, it's not enough. Sad times. Okay. You have essentially 65 health. Not enough. Bummer. Functionally, we did 0 damage. I hate to see it. You're dead. Get out of here. All right, good stuff. Okay. This is going to upgrade our alarm level, which will make future fights harder. And that's just a huge bummer, I'd say. Get rid of well, we have less cyber shells than attacks. And we also added another attack. Get rid of a code slash. Okay, our alarm level is increased. All of our enemies from here on out are harder, and also you lock the door behind us. You hate to see that, you really do. I mean, there is a boss somewhere in here. I do not know where. It's kind of part of our job to find it, I suppose. All nodes. Eating all sentinels, huh? Each time you enter a combat in this cluster +1 trace is so rough. I know this one will let us see behind a wall. I don't know what that is, and I don't know what this is either. Boost trace by 2, that would have been very helpful. Okay, I tell you what. We're going to take 1 trace and spend 1 key to get a gate breaker, which did not do what I thought it did. I could have sworn it told me in the tutorial that I could use a gate breaker to destroy sentinels, but it must have been a different tool. That is a bummer. All right, fair enough. Tell you what, then. Don't have anywhere near enough money. An icebreaker is what I was thinking of. Yeah, disable target watcher or sentinel. Get out of here. Because there's 3 combats in here. That's freaking 3 trace that you're trying to increase. I'd rather you didn't. So this is reduced by 1, or I could just get 52 shards for free. Yeah, I mean... Okay. Drivers are great. They're relics, essentially. Ooh, this lady's annoying as hell. She's got a cloak, so we can't see her intent. And a lot of her abilities do extra damage while she has the cloak, so you really do want to get rid of it. But it's scary because you don't know what she's going to do. Okay. 50 barrier. Dealing 50 damage. My goodness. Okay. Lucky. Very lucky. We're full blocking. Reactivate cloak and deal 20 damage. Okay. Not a strong reason to use this unless we want to get rid of it. I'm an idiot. I'm a dumb man. I'm a stupid, stupid man. Oh, I'm frustrated. All right. Don't know what you're doing. I could definitely find out. Deal 50 damage if cloak is online. Deal 50 more. Yikes. We're taking damage. Unfortunate. It's only 10 though. So it could definitely be worse. This game is so cool, dude. 20 damage, that's not that bad. Tell you what. That's not what I wanted to see. Okay. You only have 57 health left. You're dead. Get out of here. Go away. Okay. Give me a driver. I wish I could get a better one, but, you know. Start of combat, gain 2 cashed. Start your turn drawing 1 extra card. Each point represents duration and number of rounds. Not bad. Start of each combat, gain 2 feral. It decays by 1 every round. At the end of your turn, if you haven't played any defense cards, gain 3 grit. I mean, I guess that will probably come up at some point. Probably not very frequently, though. Okay. Guy's very cool. You have to kill his wings, or else he's going to be extra annoying. 50 damage, holy. Right. 40 damage on hit, inflict 1 debilitated. I don't think so, buddy. Alright. 50 damage again. Been real lucky with our hoplite ability here. I don't know why I thought about attacking you. What an awful turn this one is. Holy crap. Gonna draw a card. Good. Lucky. Restore that, idiot. Okay, it's almost entirely attacks. Good stuff, good stuff. You're on your way out, Erebus, you little idiot. Okay, full block. 40 damage. Okay, good stuff. Our deck definitely needs better cards, but because like Hoplite is hard carrying us right now. You're dead. Go away. The enemies get really, really hard as you increase your alarm level. I mean, we're unlocking both of these anyways. So I think I'd rather just take the money. Like, what do I care if I'm going to go into both of them, you know? Okay. What do you do, sir? You're annoying. The same type as the last guy. Upgrade. I think this is a heal. This is cash money. This is adding a card. I did say I wanted to add some cards. Using all nodes. Do you want that frickin' upgrade? Certainly could. I'm not going to. Save our hashes until we have more. Or hash keys, that is. Gain 30 barrier. Every time you play a defense card this turn, gain 7 barrier and generate 1 of them. That's pretty cool. Deal 30 damage on hit, draw a card. Kind of like that a lot, though. There's so many attacks, though. Oh my goodness. Give me 10%. I'm a greedy lad. It's a stupid idea, but I'm greedy. Here we are. The money. Trace by 2, we certainly could. I don't know if I think it's worth it, though. Could get an icebreaker. I don't think I care. Yeah, I don't think there's a strong reason to use that one. If it was free and it reduced by 2, that'd be one thing, but it's not. It's just going to increase it by 2. I think we're in trouble, man. That's increasing. Yeah, okay, it's increasing by 2 because of that. We are so screwed, man. The enemies start to get really hard, and I don't think our deck is ready for this. Oh, this is the guy that killed me in my last run. Oh, no. I underestimated him. Do not do that. He gets real busted real quick. Okay. We're going to do a lot of damage and end our turn. He's minigunning. He's revving up his lasers. We're already full blocking. Not a strong reason to do this, I don't think. But I did it anyways. Don't insult the speed of his minigun. It does get very fast. I made that mistake. Yeah, he's starting to do 120 damage, huh? Here's what we do. 1, 2, 3. We're at 18. We draw a card and gain 2 clock. This is now free. We're going to play... I don't have 10 Vim. I screwed myself. I screwed up so bad. Oh my goodness, no. Mistakes have been made. I'm about to take a buttload of damage. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. That was 100 damage, dude. Holy crap. 60 barrier. Okay. Well, screw you, guy. I hate your face. Okay, he's nearly dead, and that's pretty sick. He does have 60 barrier, though, which is rough. We are full blocking, though. Cool. All right, next turn, sir. You're very dead. I cannot believe you've done this to me. Doesn't matter. You're dead. I was looking at my hand. I was like, there's no damage. All right. We're very rich. We need a freaking... We need a shop like ASAP. What card do I even want to freaking unlock? I hate this guy, by the way. He does 100 damage to everyone. If he does damage to his own fuel tank, and once it explodes, it does 100 damage to everybody, which is rough. Also, by the way, this, I don't know how I managed to do it, but I dragged my card, as I always do, targeting the body in my last run, and I somehow managed to hit the fuel tank, which exploded and freaking did 100 damage to me, which was so uncalled for and rough. Speaking of which, we're about to take 20 damage. Ow. Yeah, you can see that our deck is not ready for harder enemies. It's just not. Ooh, boy, this is looking not good. In order to get up to 10 Vim, we have to use 2 attacks. I think we gotta get out of this combat as soon as we can. Taking, what, 24 damage? 28 damage? You're so annoying, Spider-Bot. I hate you. Okay, he's not attacking, though. Okay. Next turn, we're going all out. 95 barrier, I hate you. You're so annoying. 91 damage is such a large amount of damage, man. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, we are so screwed, dude. Give me defensive cards, please. I'm begging you. Oh my god. it's not going to hit him. It doesn't matter. Oh. This is getting very dangerously close to dead. It's going to do 100 damage to everybody if we kill it. 102 damage. I hate you so much, dude. What the hell do I do? What the hell do I do? I think we're gonna die here, man. This is so rough. Okay, I think we're dead, man. Because this thing's going to die, and it's going to do 100 damage to everybody. Ooh, boy. Yikes. That's free. All right, we're taking over 100 damage. Oh, dude, please. You're so freaking hard, dude. Why are you doing this to me? Thank God you're dead. Oh my God, we're so close to dead, though. Oh no. We are absolutely on our way out. Remove a card and upgrade a card could be very good. Damage, draw 2 cards, and then discard 1 is so good. 40 barrier is very good too. Can we upgrade you again? No. So it's 1 upgrade per level. Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I mean, I feel like we need more defense, but maybe if we just kill faster, it would be better. It also lets us draw more cards, cycle through our deck faster, and get the cards we need when we need them. Card removal is nice. This is not healing. I keep thinking it is, but it's not. We're not gonna go there. We're going to go here. That's too many fights, and I don't think it's very valuable stuff in there. No. No. Not like this. Alright. I'll do what I can. Okay. I'm not saying anything to jinx us. Okay. So much damage. It's such a large amount of damage. No, no, no. I learned my lesson last time. I almost didn't, but I did. We're still taking damage. And that's so horrible for me. Ow. You've inflicted exposed on me. 60 barrier, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have to block real good because we're not getting through 120 in one shot. Okay, thank God. Okay, next turn, you're so dead, man. You're so dead. All right, here we go. No defense, all attack. Get out of here. Okay, that was not that bad. Give me a freaking shop, please. I'm so rich. I'm so unbelievably rich. We found a shop. What are you? Every time you extract a node in this cluster, gain +1 trace. There's a fight as soon as we enter. No. Not like this. Not like this. Have a way to disable the watcher. All right. Big bucks, no whammies. Don't murder me, please. No, not you. Oh my goodness, we're so dead. We are dead. Oh boy. Taking 20 damage already. Okay. I mean, that's a good freaking turn. Damage. Holy shit, man. Holy shit, man. There's just no point. I mean, to get it out of our freaking hand, I guess. We're taking 14 damage. It's not terrible, but I don't have much health left to lose, my friend. Oh, we're so on our way out, man. Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Okay. It's gotta be you. Are we dead? Not quite, but pretty close. Ouch. We're so dead. We're so unbelievably dead. No defense, only offense. Please. Don't do this to me. Not like this. Not like this. No. Oh, at least he took himself out with us. Oh, the game's so freaking hard, man. It's really good, though. I really like this game. I think it's really neat. It says there's more characters and campaigns coming. There's narrative events going to happen. Progression and unlockables. I guess it's going to be a roguelite. I think it's neat. I really like the visuals. I love the first-person combat. I think it's awesome. The cards are very interesting. Some of the effects are pretty neat, too. In one of my runs, I had this card that gave you 2 feral and 2 grit. So basically 10% more block and damage. And I was able to stack that up like hugely because I ended up upgrading it to 3 and 3. And I had cards that revolved around having a certain amount of grit, which was pretty neat. So, I mean, it seems like there's cool synergies that you can make happen. I wish we could have seen more cards in this run. I don't think we saw a single power, but like in my last run, I got a power that gave you 3 feral every turn, which is 15% damage, and it loses 1 every turn. So really, it's like 10% damage every turn for the rest of the battle, which you could see how that would stack out of control crazily. I wish we could have seen more cards. We didn't see a frickin' shop, so I didn't get to show off the cool thing in the shop where it's kind of like I'm gonna have a hard time describing this, but basically the items and stuff are in specific spots, and there's like things in between the items where if you click them, it will like re-roll the adjacent items or maybe reduce the cost of the adjacent items for some amount of money. And there's like adjacency stuff in the shop that I think is pretty neat. I'm gonna say start a new run just so I can get some music going because it's weird to be totally silent. So, anyways, yeah, so the shop is cool as well. I like the risk reward mechanics where you're kind of, I mean, if you're greedy like me, you're just choosing every freaking node every time, which is stupid, as we saw, because you buff up the enemies immensely throughout your run. But there's definitely a risk reward mechanic where you're trying to decide, like, what is the best thing to do while keeping the alert level low, because, geez Louise, if 2 is that hard, I've never made it past 2, okay? 2 has killed me every time. If 2 is that hard, I can't believe it goes up to 10, dude. Like, what is happening at 10? You're just getting one shot? Like, what are we doing here? Anyways, the cards must get super busted if it can get that high. But yeah, I'll stop rambling now. I think the game is really neat. I encourage you to check it out. I'll put a link in the description below to the game's store page. While you're there, check out the demo, play it yourself, wishlist the game because it helps out devs a lot. And also in the description of the video, I will put a link to the Turn-Based Thursday Fest coverage, their Steam page specifically. All this week has been Turn-Based Thursday Fest coverage, turn-based games, almost all of them indie. It's featuring like over 400 games. A lot of them are very good. I've covered a bunch of the channel already. We're covering more all this week. So if that sounds like something you'd like to check out, I encourage you to check out the Steam store page because a lot of the games are on sale right now. And also, as I said, there's a bunch of new demos and stuff to check out. So do that. And if you'd like to see more Turn-Based Thursday coverage, we are doing it until the 8th, I believe. I think it ends on the 9th, the morning of. So no video that day. But yeah, keep an eye out on the channel if you like turn-based games, because that's what we're doing all this week. If you want to see more from me, my name is Quantic Flux. I put out a new video every single day in my Check It Out series, where I check out a new, usually indie, usually roguelike game. So if you like those, you'll like the channel. And finally, if you want to support the channel, the best way to do so is with likes and or comments. It really does help out a channel of this size immensely. I can't overstate it. So if you want to do that, that'd be very much appreciated. Thank you very much for your time. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.